Just take a sip, it'll mellow you just a little bit.
What up, gamers? I'm Sammy G.
I'm Jason Deere.
And guys, together we're Dice and Dragons, but we know it's holiday time. You guys might be stressing out. You're looking for that perfect game for the gamer in your family, your loved one, boyfriends, fiancés. Your fiancé is a gamer.
Yes, she is.
That's it. So we're here to help you out, find some of the best games. And what we're going to present to you today is just some of our favorite picks. You may not agree, but they're some of our favorite picks of all different genres.
So, without further ado, let's take a look at some of our picks. So, first we've got The Resistance by Don Eskridge. It is a classic social deduction game, and especially if you're in a family that likes to take out those kinds of, frustrations, even political ones, because some people are vile government traitors, this definitely could be the best way for you to have a nice, quiet, well, not necessarily quiet, but more fun holiday time using a game to vent your frustrations. So my recommendation is The Resistance.
If you don't necessarily want to be a backstabbing snitch, well, what you can do instead is play Codenames. You could still play very competitively, set up different teams. Very fun game, very, very quick. It's actually, I think, #1 rated on Board Game Geek as the best party game. We absolutely agree. It's not that expensive. Quick 10-15 minute rounds, super, super fun. If you're not really into the competitive nature, guess what? They came out with another one, Codenames Duet. This is a cooperative game. Same thing like Codenames, same premise, but your guys are working together. And in holidays, we know we like to come together as family, as loved one, as friends. So you can pick up the Codenames Duet version of Codenames.
Now, my next pick is a game that I haven't spent enough time with yet, but one that I think is very important for many gamers, since they just might not have time to get to game night or even do role-playing games anymore, is Fantasy Flight's Legacy of Dragonholt. Now, this is based on a new system, and it's basically a simplified version of Dungeons & Dragons. Players create their own characters and then go on a choose-your-own-adventure style quest. They take about 60 to 90 minutes each quest in the book. There's about 6 books in here, so a lot of content, and perfect for the gamer, like I said, that used to play Dungeons & Dragons, can't get out there anymore, or anyone that likes story-driven narrative games, not much to take out of the box. A great pick, Legacy of Dragonholt.
And you know what? Dungeons & Dragons, it may not be your speed. That's okay, because what you can do is the cooperative adventure game, Legends of Andor. This is a super, super game. Super easy to pick up and play. The quick start guide is probably one of our favorite. The most simple. There's nothing to even discuss in there. It's all right there in you. What you have is 4 playable characters. In the base, there are certainly expansions, but what we say is pick it up. It's wonderful. Again, about 60 to 90 minute scenarios, so not that long, not that much of a time commitment to play Legends of Andor.
So, my next pick is probably one of the games I spent the most time with, and it's kind of fitting in December, is Star Wars Imperial Assault. Based on the same system as Descent 2nd Edition, this is what is known as a one versus many game. It is a tactical miniatures game where one person plays the Imperial player versus the Rebel heroes. Now you can play with up to 4 heroes. It's a lot of fun. We've played this a lot. And the flavor of Star Wars, the quality of the miniatures is just something that I can't say enough good things about. Also, Fantasy Flight has just released the new Legends of the Alliance app, which allows you to play a campaign completely separate from the one in the box in a fully cooperative mode. So there's just a lot of bang for your buck out of this one. And if you're looking to follow up The Last Jedi with some more Star Wars gaming, I would suggest Star Wars Imperial Assault.
Now, we all love Stranger Things, both seasons, pretty good. And if you want to do more of, again, a cooperative play, because again, we're in holiday time, so Arkham Horror. Classic. It's been on the market now for a while, but still one of the best games out there if you're looking for a cooperative. If you really like Stranger Things, you could go and explore your own version of that upside down. So what you do is you fight really big monsters. Again, you might have to set a little bit more time to play these types of games, but at the same time, wonderful, wonderful adventure game. There's a reason why it's still on the market today.
Only one thing that we'd like to add about that is just maybe stick with the base game. The more expansions you add to the game, the more convoluted it can get, and the less fun it can be. So keep it simple. Argamora, once again, a great choice. And then going forward into the strategy games, we're going to come back to a brand that is very well known, but go with Star Wars Rebellion. Now, you may have seen this on other channels. This was one of the highest rated games of 2016. Star Wars Rebellion captures all the magic of the tactical combat of the classic trilogy in one box. You also have the expansion that adds in the flavor from Rogue One. This is a game for 2 to 4 players, plays a lot better with 2. And if you need your Star Wars fix, you want to play Rebellion versus the Empire, this is the game for you. Don't sleep on it. Star Wars Rebellion, one of the best strategy games on the market today.
Now, strategy is not really your flavor. We've done a couple of adventure games. Well, we have one more, but it's a little bit different. It's actually Clank. Now, it's a deck building adventure game. Now, this is fun for people of all ages, kids, families, doesn't matter. This is very, again, quick, easy to play. There are very fast scenarios that you go through every single time. It's a different, it's a different flavor, I think. Yeah. Now, what's really nice about this is it could be as long or as short as you would like, but with the deck building component, certainly a lot of fun. There is a competitive nature to it, but you could also work together through the Clank deck building game. And keeping in flavor of all the Star Wars that we presented to you today, you can also do Clank in Space. Same idea, but you're doing through a space dungeon. So maybe a little bit of a different flavor, but same great deck building component in Clank. Again, good for all ages.
So, ladies and gentlemen, gamers, I hope that you enjoyed our little holiday buying guide. There's definitely tons of games out there that we did not get a chance to cover. These are just some of our favorites. Also, if you like Imperial Assault or like the idea of it, you want something fantasy-wise, just want to throw an honorable mention out there to Descent. Still a fantastic game, Descent 2nd Edition. Just didn't bring it up here because with the new app for Legends of the Alliance and The Last Jedi coming out, I just feel that Imperial Assault just is just a little bit above Descent. So, if you liked what you saw here today, don't forget,
you can always comment below. You can put your games that you may have want to see in on this list. And hey, let us know if you ever want us to review the games. We'll come out with that really as soon as we can. So from us at Dice and Dragons, we wish you a very, very happy holiday. And as always, grab your drink, grab your buddy, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Keep gaming.
Keep playing games. You can also subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Jingle bells